All right, so yesterday I was cleaning out my car and I found this bag full of American wintergreen leaves that I just forgot to make into tea while I was camping. Is that what I think it is? This is American wintergreen, so we're gonna try it right now. Online, it also said that this contains a compound called methyl salicylate, which is used as a pain reliever. This can be toxic even in small quantities, so you gotta be careful how much you put in here. So I'm only gonna put like a few leaves in here probably. And now you let it steep for like 5 minutes. Just open the lid and you see the water actually change colors. So we're gonna go pour it into a different mug and take out the leaves. Try this now. Oh, it's really hot. That's really good. It's a very like mild tea, but you definitely get a hint of that wintergreen flavor. Congratulations for making it this far in the video. And your reward? A guy who's basically failing Orgo is gonna try to explain to you the biochem of how this chemical works. So this is you drinking it. Eventually, the chemical makes it to your liver, in which an enzyme called carboxyl esterase helps catalyze the reaction. Here we have methyl salicylate. Here it reacts with water and goes through ester hydrolysis. So the bond on the oxygen and the carbon breaks off, and one of the hydrogens from the water comes on. What you're left with is salicylic acid and a methanol. In the body, salicylic acid acts as an inhibitor. The main thing it inhibits is cyclooxygenase, which then reduces prostaglandins, which are responsible for pain, inflammation, and fever. That's what happens in small dosages. In larger dosages, it affects everyone's favorite thing from middle school, the powerhouse of the cell, the mitochondria. Now this part is very complicated, so I'm going to break it down using an analogy. But because the acid can have either a neutral or negative charge, it can affect the flow of the electron transport chain. So if you were to think about this as a dam producing electricity, the flowing water is the electron transport chain. How much energy it's producing is determined by the gradient, and the cracks in the dam are the salicylic acid affecting the gradient. This can cause less ATP to be produced, blood to become more acidic, and eventually organ failure. Circling back to American wintergreen as a plant, one leaf contains around 5 milligrams of methyl salicylate. So even if you were to use 20 leaves per cup and have 5 cups, that would still be less than 1/10 of the amount that would kill you, which is 1 teaspoon. That would still be less than 2 aspirin pills, which is pretty interesting because online it said it was very potent and could be dangerous. But this is because each leaf can be very variable. Depending on leaf size, how much you crush it up, and the time you let it steep, can all affect how much you get out of it. So despite having the same effects as aspirin, they are not controlled and tested in the same way. So even though you would most likely be okay, it's important to drink this in moderation.